There! Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. So I am Coach Phoebe from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Self-Literacy. So this coaching conversation is for people who are going through the journey of self-literacy. Ibig sabihin, it's more of really understanding self-significance, gaining self-trust, and self-recognition. So my mission is to help you unleash your better version as you journey in discovering your essence, embracing your truest self, and restoring your identity after disruption due to undesirable experiences in the past. So, yeah, thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. So please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet. Ayan, and reach out with some inspiring message today. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment #replay, and I'm streaming via Facebook page. Opo, Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So I repeat that, YouTube channel of Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So I am Coach Phoebe once again, and I'm a certified professional CACC or co-actively co-create professional life coach, and I am also a mental health coach. So I am also a proud master builder, ayan, of master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, where we build, thrive as we help your unstoppable dream to come true. So I have a mission, and that is to help 1 million victims of abuse and give them hope that living beautifully, be mentally fit, and having a good future is possible. And I'm also promoting a safe ecology to 100,000 families nationwide to protect the next generation from abuse, because what I believe in is they deserve a safer and better place to live in. And for every me, like for every individual in the family to thrive. So, thank you for joining me live today. Thank you for sharing this moment of learning with me. So, what I'll be sharing today is space. So, SPACE, the importance of it as part of your healing. So, as we begin today, I would like to acknowledge those who are joining me live today. So, thank you, Coach Mao. Ayan, so coming in live from the Cup Coffee Republic, thank you for joining me today. And yan, si Mayor Leonard Cales. So, all the way from La Trinidad, Benguet, thank you for joining me, Manong Leonard. So, I hope you will be able to get something out of this sharing. So, if you know someone who would be benefiting from this talk, then you may want to share the live streaming of this one or a replay of this one, so that you will be able to be a blessing to them. So as we proceed with the topic, this is one thing that I would want to ask you. Do you want to get well? So many times we've been hearing that, we've been asked by it. So one common thing that one thing that I have been hearing this or been reading this is in the Bible. So when Jesus have asked people like sick people, do you want to get well? It comes to a point of God really allowing a person to have that willingness of being healed. So as we continue this session, I would like to really allow this moment to really ask you, in what areas of your life do you really need healing? Or in what areas of your life are you in pain right now? So really understanding the whole concept of how pain can really affect you, we began to understand how do we really begin the healing. So as we move along with really understanding space when it comes to really being part, or why is it matter in healing, let me just really give you this point or share to you something that I have taken from one of the bundles that Master Coach A has. So it says here, um, understanding what happens emotionally. So when you've been hurt by someone, or there is more to the pain than just the one event, emotions are the mismatch of what has happened in the past. Your pain in the present, your fears of the future, and your interpretation of what the event means about you. So, getting into an understanding of how your emotions, ayan, di ba? Parang when it comes to emotion, meron, like, there are experiences in the past, the pain in the present, the fear of the future, and the interpretation of the event when it is being like um like it is being encapsulated in the pain. Ayan. So you will really understand that it's a combination. The pain that you are experiencing or the emotions that you are having right now is the combination of all of this. Like for example, if you are a person who is transitioning, or okay, for example, from one job to another. Kasi 'di ba ngayon, o kaya from being a person who is in the corporate, and suddenly when pandemic came, nawala. Diba? So you are right now looking for another job. So it gets to a point, like for example on this part, syempre it costs you pain. Diba? There are things that you would want to really accomplish in life, and yet after not having a job, what is it, what's in the future ahead of you. So you begin to understand that all the pain that you have right now, or it's a combination of something that you can relate into the past. So pwedeng you are in a moment like uh, you remember the moment na you do not have the money for you to really freely buy the things that you want to have. Tapos you have that pain also in the present that you are you have to really strive to live each day. Then meron ka ding fears of the future, di ba? Fears of the future. So ibig sabihin, what is it for me for tomorrow, or on the days ahead, or months or years, how you will be able to sustain yourself, and then goes along the anxiety, the things that you will have, like on the interpretation of the event right now, like really losing the job. Then you would think about, am I why have bakit ako nawala sa trabaho, or um why am I not being considered as one of the people who can be in the corporate, or who can continue with my job. So, di ba, you will start to really think about your capabilities, your ability, di ba, when it comes to work. And also, really understanding how your emotions, how this pain would really affect you, would give you would give you a deeper realization of the things na when you are in pain, how is it really affecting you? So let me share you some points that may come and really help you when it comes to pain. So how can we understand it emotionally? So ibig sabihin activating the past, meron tayong the loss of dreams, loss of your sense of self, and yung doubting of yourself. So I will go through it one by one. So let's start with activating the past. So when it comes to really activating the past, we begin to understand that when emotions come, like for example, to those people like me myself, I would really want to help people who are victims of abuse. So like for example, for someone like me who has been to a trauma, ayan, di ba? A trauma into a certain situations that are undesirable. So like being a person who is molested, who has been into relationships upon relationships that are not really masasabi nating ideal or not good because it has this because it has allowed, but because these relationships has distracted me, like I mean I have allowed myself to get into these destructive relationships though. So like for example, there are pain in the past that I would still, 'di ba, pag when people would come into you and you will see, 'di ba, parang like a person who would, if you are someone who has been into a past relationship that has hurt you, and even though merong if even though there are other people who have caused you pain, you will always have something in the past that you will connect it to your present pain. So it is activating a pain in the past. So like for example, for me, when it comes to relationship, I will always have to please other people in order for when before life coaching came in, before life coaching came, I always have to please people because I want to retain or maintain an attention. So that is one thing that I have always been holding as my pain because it comes from a past pain that I have been wanting an attention from my parents. So it goes along that when people whom you have been like you felt like you the people whom you will get the love that you are needing, uh or the attention that you are needing is not giving it to you, then it comes along that you will always connect it to the root cause. So once, like for example, once you experience betrayal from someone you love, diba, it hurts deeply. So it hurts so much that you wonder if you can make it past what happened. So sometimes the pain that we are having is more than the one event. And seemingly what we have right now, we can connect it from the past that we've been to. So ibig sabihin yung the past pain that we had, we usually connect the pain that we have right now with the past pain that we have. So that's where activating the past is. So ayan. So the other thing that we can have right now is on the loss of dreams. Ayan naman, loss of dreams naman siya. So if you are someone who is right now experiencing pain and would want to start healing, and you would really want to go through how space would be of help to you, then yeah, join me live today. So thank you, Coach AP Marife, for joining me. Ayan. So we'll go on with loss of dreams. So as we continue with really understanding how pain, ayan, would really affect us emotionally, meron po tayong loss of dreams. So when it goes with loss of dreams, ang nangyayari naman dito, 'di ba? Parang okay, like for example, you've been into a relationship. So Di ba, when it comes to relationship, you would dream of a lot of things. Ayan. So, especially when it comes to being in a romantic relationship, so you would dream about the future, you would dream about the things that you would want to be, like the family that you will have, or the travel that you'll be having, a home that you will build together, or alam yun, those are the things that you would really want to have, or so, 'di ba? O kaya meron namang like on partnerships, 'di ba? Partnerships. So ibig sabihin business partners, ganyan. So you will still have um dreams as well. So how would you want to pursue the business, how you would see the future with it, and how you would collaborate together in putting up the business. So but then when pain comes, or like for example when problem comes, tapos there's pain, syempre there's pain, there are things that like, what if betrayal happened, or what if there comes a point that breaking happened. Ang nangyayari po, di ba, the there is a loss in the dream. So ibig sabihin, the things that you've been dreaming on together, the things that you've been wanting to do together suddenly collapse. So that is how a portion of the pain can emotionally affect you. So, ibig sabihin, nawawala po yung dreams. The dreams that, or the expectations that you have together, like the support that you will be having together, all of these things will be dissolved. So, that's where loss of dreams come in. So, the next thing that I'll be sharing is the loss of your sense of self. So, di ba, when we go through ups and downs of life to discover who we are, there are things that we feel like comfortable with ourselves, and all is well with our life. Like everything is okay. But when disruption happens, or when a certain situation that has caused you so much pain happen, suddenly everything you thought you knew that is really beautiful about you shatters. 'Di ba? So parang like for example, yung loss of a job, 'di ba? Currently that's one of the most painful situation that people have right now, especially ngayong pandemic, na 'di ba, it everything's okay. Then suddenly the pandemic came, and you lost a job, you got sick, or someone in the family got sick. Ano yan? Then everything that you felt like everything that is okay shattered. Parang you are enclosed in a room lang, tapos you are not allowed to go outside, and the things that you usually do, like travel, you talk to people, you get along with other friends and all of these are gone. Then eventually you will start to think a lot of things, and you will lose that sense of yourself. So yung pain na yon, the pain that has caused you in that event, or in that big hurt, or in that situation, can really emotionally affect you, and and will give you that loss of your sense of self. Ayan. So for the fourth thing that I'll be sharing with you is you may begin to doubt yourself. So at this point in time, that's when I would want to share with you that when you believe, like for example, when you believe that for example, the business partner, when you believe that you've found the perfect person or partner for you to have, and then suddenly the breaking came, or the ano yun, you are not connected already, then you have burned bridges, even with the relationships, diba? Romantic relationships and all, or anything like a partnership. If that happens, you begin to doubt yourself. you begin to doubt your judgment, and you will have that thought, di ba? Parang, how have you, what have happened? So parang, it's like really, what's wrong? What did I do? So parang, what mistake have I done? So you start wondering on what is something that is really in that situation, that when it happened, you begin to doubt yourself and your judgment, and about how you are thinking with about other people. So you begin to wonder if that's true. So at some point you will get to really and to really understand that there will be soul searching, that you will be needing, or there are feelings that you will really find deep and complex. So these combinations is really difficult to release from the past. So um, you will begin to understand as well that relationship that you will be having, di ba, are all one person's fault, di ba? Unless one person has a mental or emotional disorder. So, hindi naman talaga yung relationship is all one person's fault. Ayan. So, hindi naman talaga. So, it is between the two persons. So, right now, as we go along, I would like to share with you space, yung SPACE, as part of one that would help you to really get into a point of how can you start, or where to begin when you start with your healing. So, I would like to really share with you space. So, this space is something that you can consider as your ecosystem, your ecology, or your habitat, or where you will be nurtured, or where you can really start allowing yourself to have that expanse of, or yung circle where you can really find that healing. So I'll begin with S. So S is self-acknowledgement. So if you allow yourself to have your own space, really understanding that you give yourself the time, you give yourself that patience, you give yourself that enough grace that you are needing when you are in your healing season. So pain, well, when you are being struck with pain, it comes to a point that you really get into a point of self-acknowledgement that you are currently in pain. So as you continue to acknowledge, kasi 'di ba, as we take if we take it aside, the pain, if we take it aside, the things that are not really sitting well with us, then we will not be able to see what needs to be changed, what needs to be improved. So it starts with really self-acknowledgement that you are in pain, that you recognize where your current situation is. So if you are someone who is relating to this, then let me know. I would love to hear from you as you send comment. And so allow this pain to really bring you into a point of self-acknowledgement. So the next thing that I would want to share is the purpose. So what is the purpose of the pain? So as we go through self-acknowledgement, as we begin to really go into an introspection, di ba? Then we really come into a point of really understanding what is our portion with the pain, or what is it, um how are we really playing a part? Yan, playing a part in the pain. Because as we begin to understand the purpose of the pain, we know that in ourselves, we have played a part on it. And what would be the lesson that we really want to learn out of the pain? Because that pain has a purpose. That pain is a birthplace or a birthplace of a bigger purpose. And as you understand the lesson or the thing that you need to understand with the pain that you are having right now, then you will be able to overcome it. You will be able to understand how you will respond to it and what are the things that you need to improve onto yourself so that you may be able to really understand that that pain can really lead you to a purpose. So be in that space of purpose where as you begin to feel the pain, you begin to understand as well what is the greater purpose of why this pain is something that is given to me. So we believe that in every in life, pain is inevitable. But when we get to understand that we learn the lesson out of that pain, out of the failures, out of the things that um, has causing us pain, then we'll be able to really understand the significance of our emotions and why we feel that way. So the third thing that I would want to share with you for A is acceptance. So as we begin to understand that in our pain there's a purpose and understanding the lesson behind it, we begin to see that acceptance comes. It is where accountability, responsibility happens. So it is where you would stand on the things or the decisions that you have done in your life, and you will really commit to yourself. You will really commit to yourself to act upon it, and you will commit to yourself to be the better version of yourself. And so that in acceptance, you will really see a bigger picture of what the pain is giving you right now. So this pain can be turned into a blessing. This pain can be turned into a purpose. This pain can really bring you to great opportunities. So as we move along, as we get into a point of acceptance of the reality of the pain, what is it giving you, what the purpose it brings in your life, then you will eventually see the greater opportunities of how to be better and how you will use this as you go through healing. So, 'di ba? Like for me, being someone who has been abused, who has been through a lot of things that are undesirable in my life, this pain is the same pain that I am using in order for me to reach people who are experiencing this pain, similar pain that I have right now. That in order for me to be able to help them, that pain is the thing that I have to experience first. So, yeah, we can proceed with letter C. So for C is the community. So community is part of or one of the important thing that you must consider as you go through healing. What are the support that you are having right now as you go through pain? 'Di ba? What support do you need? Who are the people that are with you, that who are there beside you, really giving you that support as you go through the journey? So like for example, with us, we have our tribe, we have our family, our our community and of change agents. as we go through the season of really allowing ourselves to be better, changes happen, and it goes with pain. Diba? Siyempre, diba? It will allow us to really get into a point of really deepening ourselves into a point of changing. I mean, the change that we have, it will cause us uncomfortable feelings and some pain. So as we go through the journey, who are these people that are supporting you right now? So in what community do you belong? So this is one of the uh, important factors that you must consider, because in the space where you are in right now, are you being nurtured? Are you being celebrated? Or are you someone that is being accepted, or the space is very conducive for your growth? Because if you are there and these things are not being met, or uh, you are just really can't be yourself in the community, then you might start to think right now, where are you in your space? So is that space allowing you to grow at this season of your life? So you may start to see if that habitat is very nurturing, or is that habitat allowing you to be in a um self-inflicting pain pa din. So take that moment to really evaluate where you are in right now. And for the last one, for the space, engagement. So connectivity with other people is very important as you go through healing. Um, do not isolate, because in isolation, you will not really have someone who can help you if you will isolate yourself. So in when it comes to really starting a season of healing, connecting with other people would really allow you to have a channel for you to express, for you to have a moment of really having exchanges with other people, sharing lives with them, sharing your pain with them, and eventually you will get the support that you will be needing. So engage as well with professional life coach or professional um, services that will really help you in your current situation. So if you will be needing that connection with other people, that really, if you are in a situation like you are in a deep pain right now, and you're currently having a problem, and you would really want to loosen up, diba? Like it's really decluttering. If you start sharing, expressing yourself to other people, that you will believe in your to yourself, you are not alone journeying, diba? So it is a wonderful feeling to think that you are not going through the pain alone. So um these five things, so like the self acknowledgement, purpose, acceptance, community, and engagement, would really help you to begin with your healing. So if you are someone who needs healing right now, if you are someone who is in pain right now and would really want to go through a season of healing, then connect with us, then talk with us. So send me a message if you need someone who will listen to you, we need someone who will help you process on whatever pain you are currently having right now, then I would be glad to hear from you. Just send me a comment or send me a personal message. So, but if you are already in a journey of really saying yes, I really want to pursue a better life, healing from all of this emotional pain in the past, the trauma that I've been, the breakings, and I just really want to live a life away from being enchained in the emotional things that I have in the past, then let me know. I am inviting you to come into a program of emotional healing. So meron, I have a program that I could share with you so that you can start journeying from healing from emotional pain. So if you are someone who is needing help as well in other areas of your life, you can connect with us from in Life Coach Philippines. We would be glad to assist you. So coaching on demand 24/7, you may connect with us at 0917-586-1661. So if you are someone as well who is needing a space, and po, di ba, I have shared a space, it is very helpful for you to have as you continue with your journey of healing. Then there's Decaf Coffee Republic. Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of certified life coaches, and we exist to bring inspiration and transformation to lives. It is a home where you can be yourself. It is a home where you will be nurtured, where you can be celebrated but not tolerated. And it is a home where you will find support as you go through healing. It is located at Pioneer Center Compound. Ayan, Pioneer Center Supermarket Compound. Ayan, along Pioneer Street in Capitolio, Pasig City. So if you are someone who is really currently experiencing pain right now, especially this time of pandemic, and you would need the support, then do connect with us. Right now, we continue to really open our doors to serve you in that place. So we will look forward to hear from you, and we would be glad to see you at Decaf Coffee Republic. So thank you, Coach Nords and Coach Glacy, for joining me today. And would look forward for people whom we can really help as they go through the journey of healing. So as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Glacy. Ayan po, si Coach Glacy for coaching for 70 times 7 at 10 in the morning. For Coach Nilo, for coaching for mindful transitions at 2 p.m. and Coach Candy for coaching for mental fitness at 4 in the afternoon. So I would like also to invite you to Master Coach A's Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life. So that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So it includes 21-day web-based learning, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaches with senior coaching team. Ayan po. So the program program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So once again, this is Coach Phoebe from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bam Boom, love Bam Boom, love Bam Boom. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.